am I designing? I've got a new front wing being designed. Chat, am I developing any more parts? I feel like it's all research now, isn't it? I feel like my main aim here is probably just making sure we have enough parts to get through the season without any late panicking. That would be good. Oh, driver development update. Bloody hell, this is the most exciting part of this game, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right, driver development update. So we ready, everyone? This music's going to bring us luck, I believe. Okay, it's not a good start. That's good. Antonelli, up in control, up in smoothness, up in defending. Award still has better defending. The attributes you see here are actually the attributes without mentality factored in. So the only things that Award is better at is defending and accuracy. I mean, they're quite good drivers together, aren't they? Right, the prediction's got 10 seconds left on it. We're going to hop into things here. Q1 Canada, dry quali, wet race. I feel like there's been a few times this year where we've had a wet quali and a dry race. It's actually the opposite today. All right, get the boys out early. We've been qualifying very, very well. Our car has performance this year. This should just be, you know, the one and done. Right. I mean, Antonelli's seeing purple. He is cooking right now. He's actually lost his purple middle sector to Kushmini. Chat, the Lamborghini is not slow. Award's 4 tenths down. I think that should be enough. Alpine Williams. I'll just cack. Kushmini goes fastest. Stroll must have got blocked. Mick isn't even that far behind us. Chat, I can't actually gamble on this, can I? Pato's going to have to go out again. We've got a new front wing on. It might be a good job that we've got a new front wing on based on what I'm seeing here. Are we about to block Max?
A few cars up ahead.
No, we're about to give him a toe to the line. You're welcome, Max. You're welcome. There's actually a little bit of a run to the line here as well. We probably have given him a helping hand there. He improves a little bit. Right. Pressure on O'Ward here, chat, to put in a good lap. There's a lot of traffic on track. Piastri currently going out, as someone's correctly pointed out. He is about to start a push lap. No, he's on a flying lap now. Across the line he goes. Okay, he's probably safe with that time there. The gaps at the top, chat. There is 6 drivers separated by a quarter of a second. O'Ward is improving. He's not going purple. What have I just seen? What was that? It was literally past the Red Bull and he just parked up next and goes, "You all right, mate? You having a good day, mate?" Oh, what a shit biscuit. And just saying hello to Ollie Behrman. Ollie Behrman, by the way, this is his push lap. Ollie's on a flying lap here and he's been mudded by someone. Chat, I think we're going to get away with this because there's just traffic everywhere. Oh, it's Kevin. It's Kevin Magnussen and Ollie Behrman racing. Tsunoda's not improved. Tsunoda's in danger here. Pet Marty's out. Sargent's out. There's a yellow flag now. What's happening? Who's had a moment?
Yeah, copy.
Absolute carnage. We're going to make it through here. Pacher's run wide. We've made it through there, chat. That was not that comfy. Ultimately, I didn't need to go out again with O'Ward, but I couldn't have known that. That's a mental sight, isn't it? Lamborghini's fastest. Kushmini fastest. Mick Schumacher made it through to the session. I'm going to send our drivers out. I'm going to send them out close to each other here because I kind of want O'Ward to get the toe off Antonelli. Antonelli's tyres have done 1 push lap. O'Ward's have already done 2, so they are mega scrub tyres. So any kind of toe we can give him, probably going to be in our interest. Who did Lambo take over? They replaced Porsche that was RB. Obviously, it was V-Carb. Then in Season 3, they became Porsche. Porsche then bought the naming rights to our team. Hence the fact we're WTS Porsche Racing this year. Oh my God, what is this? That's both our laps mudded, isn't it? It's not even worth saying out, chat. I'm going to have to go for a one and done. Right. Kimi's up first.
Surface temps are good.
Surface temps are good. Here is Piastri. Will he get out the way? He gets out the way for 1. He gets out the way for 2. Okay, chat, we're golden. I mean, we still have to put in a good lap here. Look how close, chat, this is. The top 10 are separated by a quarter of a second. There's a bit of a gap to Perez, but obviously we need to break into the top 10 here. O'Ward might be getting a tiny bit of a toe here, but he's quite far back. Come on, lads. Come on to the line. We can't go out here. We just can't. Oh, my word. Oh, my... Wow. Leclerc behind us got a mega toe. Late to the line. Verstappen and Behrman are out. Wow, that is a crazy, crazy set of times. I mean, the gaps there were so close. Also, I'm trying to give Antonelli the toe here. But either way, I decided that I liked watching Dion Phaneuf hit people hard. And then, by default, because he played for the Leafs, and then I started reading about the Leafs' history, and I thought, you know what? This is an organisation full of pain and suffering. This can only be fun. So Antonelli, I tried to give a toe here, but the gap is too big. Both drivers had a better first sector on these fresh tyres. No traffic in sight either. Bashir puts himself, chat, second with that lap time. Albon is already on a push lap behind us. Well, I'll keep a close eye on that. He already went pretty strong before. Will he be able to best Bashir? Kimi got a purple middle sector where O'Ward got a yellow sector. That's going to bring them closer together. I feel like it's too much of a gap here for a toe. We'll see what can happen. O'Ward is still on pole right now. Piastri hasn't managed to pip him. Can Antonelli do it? Not quite. He gets second. Albon crosses the line and doesn't improve enough. Peugeot is currently in fourth. Are these guys all done? No, they're not. Kushmaini's been quick this weekend. Can he put in a big lap here? He's going to cross the line. Kushmaini in the Lamborghini. Where is he? He only climbs at once. Is Sainz on a push lap? I think Sainz is the last guy. Wait and see. I think this is going to be another 1-2 chat. Unless Red Bull have a lap of the century. And they're not going to have that lap. Both Lamborghinis in the top 7 again. Albon and Peugeot right up there. In the end, though, chat, Teo faster for the prediction. We have another 1-2. Walker's won a prediction. I can't believe it. Is anyone else shocked? I am. How do I turn this game into a drinking game? Whenever there's a yellow flag, you drink. Right, chat, what do we want for the prediction for the race? It's going to rain. Is it wet immediately? It's dry to start, chat, I think. Is it... When's the rain coming? Oh. Is that wet? I mean, Blue Crayon Man could be lying, but I don't think that's wet. This is where I regret having bad crayons. It looks like Inter's based on the graph, and I have to just go with the graph, I think. But if Blue Crayon Man is wrong, we are in trouble. When does the rain arrive? Like lap 8. It's enough laps to justify the softs. I mean, it is just going to be, I think, soft into soft, chat. I think that is just the angle with this race. Some of it is just going to be playing by ear, isn't it? And just seeing what happens. There's a world where I go onto the Inters here, chat, and I have to go onto wet. But I feel like, based on that graph, there's a gradual enough change that the Inters probably will be the right tyre for a little bit. Canada can often be chaos. The fact we start at the front means we can try and build up a gap. Kimi Antonelli, you beautiful man. Don't let me down. Right. Papaya rules, by the way, chat. They're allowed to race. But race cleanly, please, boys. That's all I ask. Okay, we're here. Montreal. We had a very good quali. Our car looks pacey at the moment, although we did bring our final upgrades, I think, for the season. Piastri's got the front row seat here. Oh my word, Piastri's trying to make a move on Kimi. Kimi manages to make it work. Okay. It's a bit of a dramatic start, but we are golden. I'll tell you what, Bashir and Albon being in 4th and 5th makes me feel weird. They've both been very, very good upon, well, their arrival and return in the case of Albon to F1, I feel like. Is everyone on softs? Yeah, everyone's on softs. Albon's actually on used softs, and so's Hadjar. I guess they used all theirs in quali. That's kind of wild. Antonelli already side by side with O'Ward. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, chat, I really should tell them not to fight, but... I mean, look, the Drivers' Championship is them. The live updates put Kimi 30 points clear, but look, it's their fight. I've got to let them thrash it out. Against my better judgment. Oh, I don't like it. Just don't crash into each other, boys, please. I'm not sure I can endure a whole race like this.
DRS enabled. Currently P2.
Given the fact I've underfueled by 4 laps, let's just be a little bit sensible on the fuel usage here. I'm going to hold off pushing the battery and tyres for a second lap. The AI ordinarily just dumps their battery the first 2 laps. So you want to stay on deploy. Oh, chat, I don't like it. I should call it off. Pato doesn't want to give the place up the inside either. Oh my word, chat. It's wheel-to-wheel racing at the front. Antonelli has the lead. Pato's close by. To be honest, Piastri's breathing down his neck as well. How hard is the AI pushing their tyres? Similar level to us. Albon and Hadjar started on used tyres. Bloody hell, lads! I don't know if I like this, chat. I don't know if I like this. The entire field is a DRS train, and then there's just Mick Schumacher not in DRS. And Le Perez, to be fair. Stroll's having a good home Grand Prix. Leave him alone, chat.
So there is a
Growing chance of rain. In 4 minutes, chat, 60% chance. Antonelli and Award are just shuffling here with DRS. This is probably going to come down to who gets... Oh, my word. Piastri's going for a move there. This is potentially going to come down to who's ahead when DRS is disabled. Albon is losing now out to Piastri. The thing is, right, even if Albon loses DRS to Piastri, he probably just gets passed by Pacher, but then Pacher ends up getting DRS. It's looking very grey, isn't it? It's looking very gloomy all of a sudden here. I don't know if I like it. I think whoever's ahead when the rain comes gets priority, chat, on pitting. Antonelli back ahead. It's not going to be long now, mate. Where is the rain, Blue Crate? You said lap 8. He's lied to me already. He's lied to me already. I'm fuming. Are we sure it's not? Are we sure it's not sweat, Kimmy? Spots of rain on the visor, chat. The rain is coming quick.
when you can, feedback.
Oh, the rain is coming quick. But DRS is still enabled. Oh, do I do another lap or not? The forecast has changed here. I think I can do one more lap. I think if I pit now, it's too early. If Kimi gets past, I'm going to full send him for the lap whilst harvesting with Pato. Okay. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Why is there a yellow flag? Albon and Pacher have pitted. Norris has pitted. Why is there a yellow flag? Right. Pato, harvest. Sargent's had a spin. Chat, I should have pitted. I should have pitted. I think. I'll tell you what. We're fortunate that's not a red flag. Everyone's in the pits. I should have pitted. Alright, I'm going to try and build an artificial gap. I'm going to have to double stack them. What tyre did they put on? They put on Inters. Some guys only just coming out the pits now. Piastri's trying to get past us. We're racing wheel to wheel on a wet track, and it's probably not optimal.
So happy to drop lift and coast.
Okay, Antonelli at least was able to build up a gap now, so we're not going to have to worry about the double stack. Is it going to be a good stop? It's a great stop. Can we do the double stack, lads? Could we get Piastri back in the pits? Not quite. I mean, that looks okay to me. It's going to be busy on exit. Antonelli, I think, is going to hold on to his lead. Pacher's the man to watch out for here, chat. I think we're good. I don't mean... I think I pitted at the right time. Oh, it's really close on the exit. The pit exit is a bit buggy as well.
4.5 behind.
We lost 1 place, but I think we would have lost that stacking anyway. You know what? I don't think that's disastrous.
Gap 0.9.
Pichère managed to get a Piastri as well, by the way. The pit exit is weird. Oh my word. What's wrong? Oh, Piastri's on wets. Why are they on wets? Chat, I think it's going to be wets in this race. Why would the AI go on wets on these guys? They're so slow.
Nice job.
Verstappen, Piastri on wets. Why? Lamborghini split their tyres. The wet runners are so slow and they're blocking everyone really badly. Like, there's big gaps being formed because of it. Blue Crown Man as Uni and Ice across the grid. All the Blue Crown Man are out in force. Oh, chat, I think this is going to go to wet. We'll have to wait and see. I don't understand why they put on the wet tyres unless it's going to go above 4. I mean, it's disastrous for Piastri. I mean, there's massive gaps across the grid all of a sudden. And then there's this cluster here, chat. You probably want to know what's going on here. I'll tell you what's happened. You've got drivers like Kushmini on wets, tiptoeing around. Leclerc as well. There's drivers like Hadjar trying to get past all these wet runners. The wet runners are so slow, but they're all next to one another, blocking these guys on the inters. It's carnage. It's absolute carnage. It's bedlam. Piastri and Kushmini are still up the road here for Hadjar to get past. They're on wets going slowly. That graph has changed quite a lot, chat. Is this going to get to wets, do we think? I think Blue Crown Man's lied to me. That's my running theory. I think I'm going to need to go on wets. I feel like there's a reason that the AI has put wets on those guys. It's because it will be wet at some point. The thing is, chat, Blue Crown Man never had these 2 lines crossing in any of the forecasts. Ward, by the way, is trying to get the move done on Teo Pichère here for second. No DRS. This is all on Pato to make the move work. It is engine v engine. It is Aston Martin v Porsche. It's not a great camera angle there, I'll be honest. Also, this rain's getting heavy. It is getting wetter, chat. The track looks so good in the rain, doesn't it? This game is a very pretty game. There's got to be a reason they've put on the wet tyres, chat. That's what I'm sat thinking. Are they losing much time still? The times aren't as bad for them now. The wet runners. They can kind of run at this level of wetness and get away with it. Is this going to be a situation, chat, where I pit one driver for wets and keep one on the inters? That was my graph at the start of the race, the one with Kimi's face. That's the graph as it is now. It's completely incorrect, isn't it? Like, the middle bit looks the same, but I now can't trust that bit either to be correct. I think ultimately, chat, I don't know what the best play is because I don't know what the weather's going to be. And in hindsight, it'll be really obvious what the right and wrong decision was. But I think in this situation, to maximise my chance of winning the race, I have to split the strategies. See, none of the other inter-runners are pitting. That's another reason why I don't really want to pit with Antonelli, but I just feel like with O'Ward, I might as well take the risk. I feel like that's the most sensible thing to do. Chat, it's still getting very, very wet. If it doesn't last long, it's worth being on these inters, but I don't know how long it's going to last. I was thinking about pitting Antonelli, but it's too late to pit him. Right, O'Ward's going on to wets. Pichère staying out on inters. This might be a horrific mistake, but I just don't know. I mean, it's the fastest possible pit stop, so I can't worry about it. I'm not lapping faster than Piastri. Piastri was almost 2 seconds quicker that lap. The wet to the right tyre here, if it stays wet. But if it now dries out quickly, it's not the right tyre. That's kind of the issue. Right, I mean, we come out in P5. I'm now hoping that these inter-runners are going to hold up Piastri. Hadjar and Sainz are on the inters struggling a lot. They were doing 131s there. Piastri has lost like 3 seconds behind them. The inter-runners are really slow right now. I think I pit Antonelli, chat. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm going to have to pit Antonelli. I think the inter-runners are so slow now. You can see this here. Like, you can see Hadjar was behind us. He is losing ground constantly. Chat, we're so close to 5 for the prediction, by the way. It was me versus Blue Crown, and the prediction is over 5. We need 0.01 millimeters for it. It's happened! Kimmy's in the pits. I'm on the wet. I feel like I have to do this. It's a good stop. It's not great. It's good. Choose the outcome. Will the rain go above 5 millimeters? Yes, it will. Yes, it bloody will. Now, what will be interesting here is O'Ward was 4 seconds behind Kimmy, chat, and pitted 1 lap different, right? And he's very close behind. Now, obviously, I've gone onto these wets, which look like they're going to be the right tyre. The challenge here now is making them last if the track does start now to dry out. You can see as well, O'Ward has managed to get past the inter-runners, right? I'm going to deploy here to make sure we get these moves done. Look at Piastri. Piastri's losing so much time here, chat. 1:34 that lap. Being stuck behind Sainz and Kushmini and Hadjar. Miney's actually on the wets and has made his way through better than Piastri. Piastri's got stuck and all the other wet runners have managed to get past. It's absolutely wild what's happening here. This is madness. We're reeling in Pacher here already. We're only 5 seconds behind him. The rain definitely has slowed down since it's hit 5, but it is staying here. Yeah, chat, the time difference is crazy right now between the wets and the inters. Like, all the wet runners who dropped down and we were laughing at are now clawing their way up. Blue Crown Man, by the way, it says it's going to start spitting. I'm actually starting to believe he'll be right now. Am I going to run the wets on this patch, in this section, chat, hoping that the track gets wet again? I think that might be the play here. Thing is, the wets aren't actually that slow on, like, a semi-damp track. Like, at 3.5 mil, they will still work. So even though it's drying quickly now, I'm not as worried as perhaps I should be. Pacher's gap hasn't got closer, has it, this lap? He might have gained on us slightly. I think I go Inter's next lap. I want to see the time difference anyway, because I might need to know this later. Thing is, it's only him and Norris on the Inters that we need to worry about immediately. We did a 1:26. He still lost a second on us. I think I might pit this lap and just go on Inters from here. I'm going to come out behind Pacher, but on fresher tyres, I should be able to hunt him down. Do I leave O'Ward out? As a bit of a guinea pig? I just don't see a world where I'm going to need the wets again. If it rains a load after I pit, if this now goes above the orange line at either of these points, I'm going to have kittens. Right, it's a double stack here. Pato's in the pit lane. It's so perfect they've driven into one another. Clap the ultras. That's a mega stop. We're going to have some racing to do here. We have to catch up on Pacher, but I think our race pace is better than the Aston Martins based on what we saw before. I mean, worst case scenario, we've lost about 7 seconds doing what we're doing. I don't think it's too bad at all. The wet runners are struggling now, you can see it. I'm going to put in the driving clean air instruction on. That's a very good instruction if you're ever coming up to someone with damage or who's on the wrong tyres. To get the overtake done on them. Please, please get out the way. Thank you. O'Ward is already racing wheel to wheel with Norris. We've got the pace over the Ferrari here, haven't we? No DRS to help us. We have to hang it up around the outside. Can Kimmy get it done? Oh. I think so. I think so. We're chilling. Been a very clean Canada so far.
You are doing good. Currently P2.
Okay, we're ahead.
Car in front is
Up to
6 seconds.
P2. We've done 3 pit stops, chat. Everyone else has done 1. What a silly race. Right, what's the lap time difference here? Half a second faster than Pescher that lap, and that was whilst racing wheel to wheel. Probably in striking distance in 4 or 5 laps. Piastri's pitted, chat. What tyre? Are they putting on an... Chat, they're putting on another set of wets, and it's now really heavy rain. Have I been lied to again? How much rain is that? Leclerc's pitted for wets. Kushmini, are you going to go on wets as well? He's already pitted for wets. I think I have to pit again for wets. What is this? Pescher's pitting for wets, isn't he? He's pitting for wets! Chat, I've got to pit for wets. I'm following their lead. They know something that I don't. I'll have to pit a lap later.
Box.
Leg it, lads! Leg it! Box this lap! What is happening?
And you can push.
They're all pitting for wets. It must be getting really wet. If they're all going on to wets, this graph is a lie! Thing is, it's not just the guys who were on wets pitting for wets. There's inter-runners pitting for wets as well. You know what, chat? I'm going to split it. I'm going to... Pato is... Kimi is staying in the lead. Pato is pitting. But what if the graph isn't true? I don't know what to believe anymore. Here's the thing. If I trust the AI, it is probably going to rain more. The graph says it's not going to rain, so what do I do? I want to see if anyone else stays on the inters. Like, if Sainz and Verstappen pit off the inters, then we panic.
Slippy in the pit lane.
But if Sainz stays out on these tyres... Good stop here, please, lads. That'll do. He's pitted. He's pitted. If Verstappen pits as well, I'm so sorry to Antonelli. Get in the pits! Get in the pit. Chat, what is happening?
Confirm and box.
Right, Kimi's going to pit this next lap. To be fair, it's probably still not a bad lap to pit here. Track is now wet. Bloody hell. Who's this in front? Oh my god. Norris has got ahead of us.
Currently, that is P4.
Oh, chat.
So Norris
We
is
were just
next.
behind him. We didn't actually lose any time to him. Kimi could be in trouble there. Russell stayed out, chat. If I trust Blue Crown Man, I don't pit Antonelli here. It's probably too late to pit him. It's probably too late for him. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've done 4 stops. I'm having a breakdown. I think I keep him out. It's not got that much wetter. It's not going up that much. What was his lap time here? If he does a 127... He lapped about the same as Piastri. I think I pit him. I've probably thrown the race away from him. I'm going to be honest. If it stays, the thing is, it's just getting wetter, chat. And I know it says here light rain in 3 minutes. That will update in a second. Oh, chat, I want to cancel it for a 3rd lap in a row. Russell's now pitted onto wets. Perez and Tsunoda are the only people left on inters. I think I just have to be sensible. Oh, do I cancel or do I stick with it? It's still getting wetter. And it's rained for 3 more minutes. I don't know what to do. I'm cancelling. I'm cancelling. Stay out. Stay out. Stay out. Stay out. This game, chat, I'll tell you what this game needs. AI voice control. Imagine how much better this game would be if I had buttons I could hold down. Just say, stay out, stay out, stay out. And he actually stays out. I've got to gamble now. I don't think I should be staying out here. I don't think I should be staying out. I'm going to be completely honest. I think this is a horrible error. I mean, 14 seconds they gained by 1.7 seconds last lap. It's still getting wetter. We are definitely losing time. We were 3 seconds slower that lap. Chat. Chat, I think we've hit the critical point where it's much, much slower now, but it's too late. Chat, the weather has not updated. It's still heavy rain and now 4 more minutes till it might be dry. Do you ever look at a situation you're in life and go, have I made a mistake? I mean, what's the lap times here? 3 seconds. It ain't looking good. Light rain in 3 minutes. I'll believe that when I see it. Chat, this graph is just not accurate. It's wetter than it was here. What is this graph? I'm going to flash it up again. This was the pre-race graph. I've been lied to. I mean, ultimately, it was a 50-50 chance, chat. I either made the right decision or I didn't make the right decision, you know? That's the way I have to look at it. It's drying, chat. It's drying. It's drying. Dry. 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 So if you're watching with family, having to listen to me on speaker, or your missus is in the room, I'm really sorry. Because it just sounds like a deranged lunatic is what you're watching. And that is what you're watching. Dry to survive. Great pun. Try, please try quicker. Pacher's gaining on us. That's us there. Who's behind us? Oh, it's Pep Marty. Pep, protect me. Shut up and dry. Shut up and dry. Chat, it's actually dry and we might have cooked. I need it to dry quicker, but we're now in the realm of the world where the Inters probably aren't that much slower. We had a quicker lap that lap. They also had a quicker lap. Next question, when to pit Pato? Look, I've not thought that far ahead. Chat, look, 4 pit stops with Pato. I'm not going to say certain people at the team aren't doing their jobs properly, but you know what? They won't be getting crayons in their Christmas stocking. Where does Kimmy come out if he pits in 3 laps? I don't know why I'd pit him in 3 laps now, though. If I pit him in 3 laps, I'm basically giving up 2nd and 3rd, because I'm in a situation where I'd come out in 4th, and if the track dries, Norris and Pacher go into Inters, and I'd have to go back onto Inters too. The only strategy now for Antonelli is to grit our teeth and bear it. I'm afraid to say that is the only viable strategy. If I pit him now, I throw away the race win. He can't win the race if he pits. If he stays out, there's a chance. The rain's now increasing. I've got to make up the gap while I can. Oh my god. Why can't it just be normal? He says as he screams into his shirt. You know, because that's the definition of normal. I actually think the AI's handled this race okay. I don't mind, chat, when the AI has some of the guys go onto wet tyres. I know it wasn't the right tyre in retrospect, but if the AI was perfect in the weather, it'd just be shit. I actually think the AIs did a good job this race. Like, the guys who came off the Inters onto the wets at the right time, I think they did fine. Pacher is behind Kimmy, chat. It's so wet. Kimmy, just hold on, mate. And tell you what, good news, everyone. We're nearly saving enough fuel. There's still 20 laps left here. 20 laps! I don't know what to do. Right, Kimmy, you have to do the defensive drive of the century. He might concertina everyone up here, which would be very useful.
You can use K1.
This is great driving. It's getting so wet, chat. It's getting so wet. I mean, Kimmy is now blocking Pacher, which is blocking Norris, which is allowing O'Ward to catch up to the back of the train. In some ways, Kimmy is actually giving Pato a chance to win this race. I'm going to have to tell Kimmy not to fight his teammate, because that is going to be an issue otherwise. Pacher's overtaken Antonelli. Chat, it's still getting wetter. All right, Kimmy, now you've got to get out of the way. You've got to give Pato a chance of winning on this strategy. There's a world where Antonelli's strategy could still be good, but it has to start... That graph has changed again! Antonelli's lost so much time already, chat. You know what? We'll put him in harvest while we're in this spot.
Charge button on.
By the way, chat, we're definitely... I was going to say we're definitely pitting for dry seat end. I don't know if we are now. Can we get the move done? Oh yeah, Kimmy's losing like 4 or 5 seconds a lap, chat. I'm fully aware of that, but at this point, I just feel like it's worth keeping him out. I'll tell you what, Pato just doesn't have the straight line speed to get this Ferrari. I think Kimi still has the championship lead, chat, even if he doesn't score today. Come on, Pato. Go on, son. We're loving it. It's going down. The sun will come out tomorrow. That song's actually not really about the sun coming. But, Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the wall. No, that song's about raining. Chat, song's about it drying. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. I think I'm having an emotional breakdown. It's not looking good for Antonelli at this point, I'll be completely honest. Chat, he's tiptoeing around that corner so slowly. Behrman's fuming. Oh, Kimi. Dry in 11 minutes. Dry in 11 minutes. If it gets damp, Antonelli could be cooking. This is why I have to keep him out, I think. Because I think if I pitted him, I'd come out in 10th on wet and maybe have to switch tyres anyway. It is drying. It is drying. And what would you think to get better against the wets? Around this point, it's comparable. Around 3.4 is where I'd say Inters are much quicker. I mean, it is dry. It is drying. Is Kimi going to make up 45 seconds? Probably not. Unless the AI tries to go to the end on their wets. Wait, hold. Chat. The AI is pitting for Inters. Hold. Hold. Maybe I'm smart. Kimi, mate, you've got to go now. This is your time to shine, Kimi. The AI thinks that it might be time to put on Inters. Is Pacher going to pit from the lead here? No.
Gap 0.6.
I think I just copy whatever Pato does. The track is now damp, everyone. Chat, what is that? What is that? It's just a completely different graph to the one I was given pre-race. Come on, Pato. Currently P2. I think I've got to go off these wets or they absolutely get murdered at the end of the race. But the dilemma is, do I stay on them till I think I can go on the wets or do I go on Inters and risk being on Inters when it's dry at the very end? What's the lap time between us and the wet runners? About the same that last lap. But this is where we'll see a crossover around now. The wets aren't quicker than the aren't slower than the Inters yet, chat. I might be throwing.
Gap 0.3.
I think I go Inters this lap with Pato. This is a cojonery decision, chat. This is a big ball decision. I think that the wet runners are going to lose a lot of time now. If they don't pit, I think we catch up to them. If they do pit, I think we get the undercut. That might be the first good decision I made in the last half an hour. It's a great stop as well by the boys. Antonelli's catching up now to Russell very quickly. And Ward's coming out in 4th here. He's going to have to do some hunting. There's a yellow flag. If there's a safety car now, I'm going to scream. What happened? Kushmini locked up.
Right, let's have a look here as we go into turn 8.
What did he do here? The Lamborghini driver. Oh, okay. That's nothing. He's fine. Will Ward come out ahead of Pacher? Will he come out ahead of Pacher? I don't know the answer. I think he will. He will. Oh, Ward gets the undercut. It was a genius decision. Wait, no. It was a genius decision, but barely. I thought we were comfortably clear. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Remain calm. Chat, I've made a great decision and I can't believe it. It's more shock than anything else. That was so close. I'll tell you what, Norris and Sainz aren't pitting. We might have to catch them up the road. So who are we catching up to here? Who is this? Is it Kevin? Kevin! Thank you, mate. I just want to be a bit more sensible with Kimi. Verstappen and... Sorry, they're Ref! Ref! He's hacking. He's literally wall hacking. Verstappen has God mode. He's no clip through the wall there, ref. He's doing it sideways, admin. I mean, who's left on wets here? Piastri, Norris and Sainz. Antonelli might still get 5th. It's very sunny now, isn't it? Is Norris going to pit here for Inters? No. Is Sainz here going to pit for Inters? These tyres are going to start to die. Sainz is pitted. He's had enough of this game of chicken. We're still wrestling with Pacher. Oh, this is scary. Pacher's still quick. Sainz is coming out so far down here. There's so much going on, chat. Piastri finally pits. It might be too late for him. This has been absolute carnage, this race. I don't even know what's happening. What was Norris's last lap time? Norris is losing 3.5 seconds a lap. Imagine being some kind of idiot, keeping your driver out and you're losing that much time a lap. Oh, chat, talk me out of going full slicks at the end. Thing is, slicks are needed at like 0.8 millimeters. And we're not near that yet. Although we have now just caught up to Norris. This is actually a really good chance to get past Norris and then hope he holds up Pacher behind. Norris, just block him. Norris, just block him. Lando, just block him nice and slow on your wet, son. Yeah, slicks are not an option, sadly, chat. Norris, just slow him down. You know what? He's done a job for me there. These Inters are going to get absolutely shredded soon. When it dries up. Yellow flag. If there was a safety car now, I might dart into... no. Would I dart into the pits? Probably no time. Sergeant locked up. The race wouldn't resume if there was a safety car. Awards ahead. Norris is still not pitting, chat. Norris is ride or dying it right now, and I respect it. If you tuned into the stream and I showed you these two strategies side by side, who do you think's running in 7th and who do you think's winning the race? This is very Jensen Button-esque, isn't it, at Canada? All right, Lando, if you could block him. Track is now dry. Just block him here, Lando. Move left, move left, move left, move left, move left. You had one job! Oh, he's going to block Albon, though. Norris is still on wets, chat. What kind of idiot does that? Bit annoying that we didn't get any DRS. It's the final lap of the race, chat. Award is looking like he's going to win it. Don't think Antonelli can catch the guys in front, but let's give it a go.
The race is still on for us.
I feel bad for Lando. Lando, chat, is trying to make this work, and I respect it. I think the 2 seconds to Albon here is going to be too much, I'm afraid to say. But Pato, 4 seconds ahead of Pacher. What a bizarre race. Canada wet classic. It started dry. It's going to end dry. We won't discuss what happened in the middle, but it was absolute bedlam. As many people stuck, some folded. Award gambled. He rolled the dice 5 times. And with that roll of the dice, he got the jackpot to win the Canadian Grand Prix. 4.5 seconds ahead. Antonelli with nothing left in the tank to hunt down Albon. Pacher's going to hold on for a podium. Carlos Sainz is going to come home for 3rd. And in a race that was absolute chaos, will Lando make it to the line? Will he get 7th? He looked like he could be on for the race win. It's not going to happen for him. It's a crazy Grand Prix. It's a ridiculous Grand Prix. Antonelli gets sixth, and I don't even know how.
6.
It doesn't feel like a race that we ever should have won. But we have won it, chat. What is that? What? The 5-stopper. One of the craziest races I've had this year. I'm sorry to Kimi Antonelli. We rolled the dice. It didn't work. Piastri lost 6 places, to be fair. So could be worse. Could be McLaren. I mean, that graph is just not what I was told was going to happen before the race, was it? Like, if you're just coming in late, just for context, this was what I was told the race was going to be at the bottom. This Kimi strategy that you can see, that's what I was told pre-race was what the weather was going to be. Chat, that was such a stupid race. Like, genuinely. What, like... yeah. I mean, at least we didn't do what McLaren did with Piastri, because clearly that didn't work even more. The fact that Antonelli only actually lost 4 places versus where he started is mental when you think about things. The race control just wet, damp, wet, damp, wet, damp. Silly race. Fun race. The constructors, there's 5 points between my drivers. I'll tell you what, if Kimi loses the championship to Pato by a few points, people are going to look back on this race. We got the 2 fastest pit stops. 1.5 million in the bank. That was just silly, wasn't it? That was just silly, but it was fun. Up next, by the way, Vegas. Are the board happy? They were impressed. They loved the decision to keep Kimi out. Confidence has increased. I feel like the confidence was already quite good, was it not? Yeah, the confidence was already pretty good. Where's the Pirelli? Tell you what, chat, it's going to my head, isn't it, how well we're doing this year. I've stopped playing the flute and wearing the hat.